Hey guys, welcome back to the 415 podcast. It's your girls, Miss B and Keita. Hi.
Honey, we coming to you with a midnight, late night. Girl, we just came off Verzuz, honey.
And Miss B got a new do.
You feel me?
Ooh, coming up in here, mean, clean, get them. Damn. But yeah, like Keita said, we coming off that Verzuz tip. You feel me? Like that Brandy versus Monica.
Yo, why you just got that look like we coming on that Verzuz tip like to the choir?
Because that's what it did to me. You feel me? Ow. But this is episode. Oh, that was funny that I just did that because my Brandy was like, I don't know how to do that.
How you do that? How you do that?
And it's funny because I can't do it on cue right now. It got to come when it comes. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't do it right now. So y'all got to catch it when it comes. You feel me? But anywho, this is episode 114. This is episode called 828. Okay, we're going to get into the Brandy and Monica situation a little later, but we definitely want to, put this tribute out there for Chadwick Boseman. Like the news that we received Friday night about his passing, like I cried like a little baby. Wakanda forever. Hey, let's go. Like, listen, I didn't know Friday night. I found out Saturday morning. Because I was long in the bed, I think. Or maybe, no, I was up till midnight, but I wasn't on social media. I went right to sleep, woke up, and I don't know what. I normally don't just go to social media when I wake up, but that Saturday I did. But it hurt.
Yeah, because I found out Friday night, and it was so ironic because I went out of town, packed my pajamas, and I said, let me wear my Black Panther shirt for my pajamas. I'm in the bed with my Black Panther shirt on, and I see one post that looked like it could be fake news. Chadwick Boseman dead. I'm like, this is fake. Keep scrolling down my timeline. I see more and more. Then I get the TMZ.
Because they can't lie no more.
Right. I went to TMZ and then I went to Chad's account and seen that his team had put out a statement saying that he died of colon cancer, and he's an issue he's been dealing with for 4 years silently.
You got to have a certain kind of team, a certain kind of loyalty for your business to stay your business.
Listen.
Nobody leaked.
Nobody.
And for all the people who was out there cracking jokes.
Right.
That's how I feel.
Right. And I didn't, and I was telling Miss B that his death to me wasn't as painful as Kobe's death. And, some people say, well, because, Kobe was with Gianna. I was like, no, when Kobe died and when Kobe and Gianna died, it was like a weight that just was placed on us. Like it was a huge weight. I don't know what it was. The atmosphere shifted. Things just didn't feel the same. I really felt like people started going into depression for months after that. And then on top of that, COVID happened. So it was like too much to deal with at one time.
And we were recording early. And we got wind of that before any other podcast platform, social media. Nobody knew about it till like 3-4 hours later. And we was already on game, already putting in that like episode. Right. We were delayed for like almost an hour because we sat there and we cried.
Yep. So for Kobe and Gianna death, that was like, I cried in my car like a baby. I had played Mariah Carey song.
Oh man.
I can't. What is it?
Oh, the song that I didn't know, right?
That one. I give my all to him. Just one more night with you. That song. I don't know what made me want to play that song that night. But when I played, as soon as I played it, I cried. And I played that song at least 10 times just to make sure I got all my emotions out, all my tears out, because I knew it was so heavy on me at that time. With Chad's death, I didn't feel that much of a burden. I didn't feel that much of a weight. But when I did go back to, when his family, his camp came out and said he was battling with this for 4 years, and you go back and see the projects that he put out, and then you go back and look at the interviews that he had while going through this, and then you go back and you listen to his messages and his, people asking him questions and the way that he would answer the questions, and he was like, dude, you was going through this. That's when I started to cry, because I'm like, you gave us our king, bro. You gave us royalty on everything.
He put everything. You put every ounce
of your being. The fact that you was stage 3 colon cancer at that, and you're shooting movies. You're doing your own stunts. You're going through different weight classes for these movie roles, and you was going through pain, bro. Like, that's respect all across the board. Like, you can't take that away from him at all.
For me, like, Kobe hit deep because that's where we was related. I still need to look into that. But like, before Kobe, I lost my friend, only 34 years old. So I was already coming into January of 2020 with an issue. I was only 2 weeks in to January when that went down. The end of January, couple of days to the end, then Kobe hit. And then, like he just said, Kobe hit. And then my God sister, like, so much just happened. But when I hear this about Chadwick, let me paint the story for y'all. See, your girl was at the airport at JFK in the TSA line, okay? This is a story that's always going to be near and dear to me, okay? You understand me? Because this is when I met Chadwick Boseman. Nobody knew that was him. Now, before I got to the TSA line, it's 6 a.m., okay? 6 a.m., which means while I'm going to be dressed, I'm going to the airport, while I'm dressing. So I had a whole scarf on my head. Your girl gets to the TSA line, and she peeps that it's Chadwick. Yo, the way I took that scarf off so fast and put that in my pocket, because I said, this is the moment. This is the moment. And I think at the time I had like Bantu knots and some twist outs or whatever, or flat twists or something like that. And you know how the TSA line, it goes in a zigzag. When I got to the point where we were like this on that zigzag, I leaned over and I said, hey, I just want to say I love your body of work. Like, amazing. And he was just so humble, so nice, so sweet. He was just like, thank you. I really appreciate it. Like, dopest human being ever. And as we kept going like this, we just kept looking at each other. And I was like, that's the moment when my crush started. And at the time, he only had Get On Up, which is what he played my cousin James Brown. And Thurgood Marshall was out. And
the fact that he played the cousin.
42. Yeah.
No, the fact that he played the cousin.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Listen.
That's Cousin Pete.
Listen. He played. Hey, he played that role, because I actually just watched that the week before last. And I don't know what made me watch it, but something said watch it. And I just sat here and I was just like, man, he played the mess out that role. Like we said earlier, like, he put his whole being into every role that he played. And like Keita was saying, like, as you play back those interviews that he had, 2 stick out like the most for me. One was when he said, somebody wanted me to play, some Black stereotypical like roles
on a soap opera.
But I think he said he shot 1 or 2 episodes or something like that. And then after he was like, nah, I can't do this no more. This is not me. This is not what I want to do. I want to play some real role. I know what I want to do. And he really wanted to embody like major heroes and bring them type of stories to life. And when I tell you, when he played Thurgood Marshall, baby, when he played 42, Jackie Robinson, and to go back to 8/28, the day that he passed, Keita, what day was that?
That was the anniversary of March on Washington, along with the anniversary death of Emmett Till. Along with what else happened that day?
The fact that Jackie Robinson Day normally is on my birthday, April 15th. But for 2020, they postponed Jackie Robinson Day to August 28th. So you got the 57th year anniversary of March on Washington. You got Emmett Till's. You got Jackie Robinson
Day. And now Chadwick. Yep, Chadwick passed on 8/28.
Look, and then the next day was whose birthday?
Michael Jackson.
Listen, this weekend, this week, this year has been this one for the books. Sad to say, but this is what it is. We lost so many greats this year. We've been through so much as a whole, like a Black people. Like, we're not even over the police brutality situations. We're still trying to get justice. We're still trying to get, you know, all these things answered, and we're not getting anywhere. The whole Breonna Taylor thing, still waiting. What they say is 160 something days now.
Yep. They, I think they released something last night saying that the ballistic reports have come in and they're still investigating. Well, how long would it take to investigate? I'm quite sure if it was somebody on the street, y'all would have had the ballistic reports back, and your investigation would have been complete.
Listen,
what are you going to do? Don't try to do no okie doke. Don't try to say, oh, boy, bullets was in her.
Yep. And I was watching the march virtually. And there was a guy, I think he was the lawyer, like the Black lawyer, and he was saying there's 5 steps. And I was trying to record the 5 steps as I wanted to point it out. But one of the steps he said, it was like, I think like step 1 or 2 or something like that. Like, yeah, first you say you're going to investigate. 6 months go by and you say, we're still investigating. It don't take all of that. Because you had the video that you never watched. You had the video.
An investigation only takes 20 to 30 minutes. If you're looking at the video, what else do you need to know?
I think they said the video was like 5 minutes. So what you investigating? So again, this year has been a wake-up call. They say it's 2020 clear vision, but look, we got more than what we thought. We got more than what we ever believed or imagined this would ever go down. Like this, I never seen this like really coming like right now. I just didn't. Right. In my mind, 2020 we about to be traveling, popping bottles. I don't drink, but we was gonna pop bottles and stuff. You know, like
get lit in this.
Yes, like this is about to be the birthday. You know, it's just like, man, like so much. And Chadwick died at 43 years old, guys. 43. I cried. That one hurt hard. Like it was almost like just as bad as Kobe. Because I sat here and I looked at every video. Now to go back, because I only said one video. The second video that stood out to me was when he was talking about those 2 young boys who was fighting cancer, and they were waiting, they were holding on to Black Panther came out, but they didn't make it. They did not make it to the release. Because like one snippet I saw, I didn't see the full thing. He just said like, you know, it hurt me. It was a lot, da-da-da. But when I seen the full clip and he broke down, I was done. Because it's something about a Black man crying. A Black man being emotional, and somebody of his stature. Like when you hear these tributes about him, you hear the word regal,
Mm-hmm.
warm spirit, humble, kind, a leader, focused. Like all of these hero. He literally brought a Black hero
Mm-hmm.
to life, like to see ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
to have an almost all Black cast, because
Right.
you can say dang near all.
Mm-hmm.
There was a few in there, you know what I'm saying? But just to see. When Felicia Rashad said she was his professor back then at Howard.
He learned from the greats.
Oh my gosh. And when she said she made that phone call, she made the phone call to Denzel to get that money.
Yeah, it was a group of 9 students who couldn't afford tuition.
Yep. And they were going to the UK, I think. Was it the UK?
Mm-hmm. British America, something like that.
Like, it get no better than that. That's the story you want to hear. Like, I think when you think about your circle and you think about how, you know, certain people carry themselves outside of the circle with their other friends,
Mm-hmm.
do you really believe they have your back? Because in his circle,
Well, they was down.
The fact that Ryan Coogler himself did not know, in my mind, I thought he would know because
you got a movie to write.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, there's no way he could not, not let Marvel or the producer know, the director know that he's. And then when Ryan said, I was just writing the lines, I'm still in the process of writing the lines for Black Panther 2, and now I'm not gonna be here. So I'm like, so he didn't know either.
He still got to write that. I mean, like, you gonna have to. Look,
but the whole storyline changed. I honestly, I love Marvel. I love Marvel and DC. I am a fan. Okay, I've been saying this all week. Just give him a proper exit, like they did Paul for Fast and Furious. Give him a proper exit.
I heard off of that one too. Oh my God!
Give him, send him away. Say, because I'm quite sure y'all have enough footage from Black Panther 2, Civil War, Endgame, of him to do something to the point where it's like, okay, well, T'Challa decided to go off and renounce his throne to the kingdom of Wakanda. He's going off somewhere else, and they're gonna give it to either Killmonger or Zuri.
Well, wait though, but Kill gone.
No. We didn't see Killmonger die. That is the thing. You didn't see him die.
I saw him pass away out.
Listen,
Linda.
Linda. What you saw was him.
What I saw.
You saw him and T'Challa at the Rock watching the sunset.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know, the knife out. But you don't know if T'Challa took one of them Komodo beads and put it in him to keep him alive and stabilize him. You don't know that. So that's why
he did mess around with his arm and stuff.
And he is. And
I'll give you that.
I believe Killmonger is coming back to Black Panther 2.
Look at that.
No, you have to understand Marvel to understand how it goes down, honey.
Well, I'm just on the scene, okay?
You know how many people that done brought back from the dead? Girl. But I just say, because of the state of the world we live in, and the message that Killmonger was bringing in Black Panther goes with today. Mm-hmm. So if you bring Killmonger in as Black Panther, that will fit right into the story. If you bring Zuri in as Black Panther, it fits in with the comic story, because Zuri, in the comic books, Zuri does take over as Black Panther. She is Black Panther because actually T'Challa is supposed to die. Mm-hmm. So it's not as if it's not supposed to happen. He is supposed to die, but that's either here or there. I don't. Yeah. But anyway, give him the proper exit.
Yeah.
As the king.
We love you.
Give him the proper exit.
We love you, Chad. Rest in peace. Prayers up to his family, his friends, his colleagues, Us, the fans.
Mm-hmm.
There'll never be another one of him,
Mm-hmm.
ever. He was in his own lane. I mean, ahead. If you listen to his Howard speech about purpose,
Mm-hmm.
South Carolina,
Yes.
yeah. But
Energy never dies, people. I'll tell you that. Energy do not die. The physical does, but the energy does. It stays around.
Dang, that was a good discussion. This almost could be 2 episodes. Now to switch gears, woo! Versus. Y'all like that? I did that day. Versus.
Not yours, but mine. Not yours, but mine.
I think you over here this time. Not yours. Or this way. Not mine.
Need to give it up. Everybody now. It's not hard to see that boy is mine.
So listen, since we're gonna start with that, because that was the end off. Why was Monica like mad stuck up?
She wasn't stuck up. She just
she was being herself.
She ain't just got time. You know, she ain't. Next thing, she ain't got time for the stuff.
She ain't with that family.
We just getting here today. We just getting here today. Okay. Remember that.
The line of the night is,
we just getting here.
And in my mind, I thought she meant we just flew here at the ATL.
No.
Yeah, because when they started, they had the hug. You know, I felt like Brandy was more of the, and I felt like, Monica was one of them peoples. But
like, okay, girl, I need some time to warm up.
All right, don't hug too long. Thanks, bye. But somebody said Monica looked like she got on like 3-waist trainers, trying to be, cute and trying to keep it together while Brandy.
They better not come from Monica Denise. Honey, you better eat your life.
Monica always snatch. I'm gonna give her that. She always snatch. Okay.
Cause she kicked down your door and smacked your chick just to show you Monica not having it. Ow!
Listen. And then when Brandy said, what did Brandy say?
You a sideline. Oh. Wait a minute. Wait. My daughter's here. Oh.
But ain't her daughter 18?
Yeah.
And ain't they talking about hoes like before that?
Oh.
She didn't care.
Sideline ho. You's a sideline ho. You the ho. You
Monica did not care.
Sideline ho.
Monica didn't care at all.
Listen, I am like Monica. I don't give a shit what I say. You understand?
I'm like Brandy.
Free spirit. Free spirit. I'm gonna say what I need to say at that time. You're not gonna shut me up.
And I'm like Brandy, like, yo, we can't say all that right now. Like, hold it. Let me clean it up. I'm gonna edit this after. Don't worry about it. Like, I saw myself in Brandy. I did. Because like when she was doing like, so you just come. Okay. Like, I'm like, yo.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. When Brandy pulled out that journal, I said, oh my gosh, this is Miss B. Why does she have a journal on the Verzuz? She's the only person with a journal on the Verzuz.
This is me all day. I told y'all, like, I literally saw me in Brandy tonight. Like, I knew from years ago. Like, yo, and the fact that they couldn't sing and she couldn't do the Moesha. Girl, I wanted to
But that's why a lot of, like she said, I ain't got time to be getting too.
What Monica say? Look, it don't matter. I'll be there with you. Nah, you ain't gonna go to court for her.
She might. You never know.
She said, what about my lawyer bill? She said, I got that too.
She said, oh, yes, right, because you're going to kick down the door.
Yo, that's funny, but serious. I was like, dang. Oh, my gosh. I was ready.
1.2 million? That's like the highest Verzuz ever.
But wait, though. That's only IG. That's
only IG.
You didn't talk about Apple, yo.
Apple Music and Apple TV.
Hello,
man, and then the impressions that they about to have. Come on, Siri. They're gonna be highest Verzuz ever.
And it didn't count the people that came in and left and came back.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. What D-Night say? He said he gonna try and get a sideline Sunday. Yes, he did, girl.
You the sideline, oh, you
Stank head.
oh.
Stank head. From the brothers. Stank head. The French girl. Yo, Jennifer Lewis. Yeah, she should have came out with Brandy. I swear them two.
Oh yeah.
That would have been funny. And I thought Mekhi Phifer, I thought he was coming out to do The Boy Is Mine. I saw a post and I was like really excited that he was gonna show up. But okay, my feelings was hurt when that didn't happen, but that's fine. Oh, that's just like a dream, because yeah, she can dream, that's fine. But like, what else I got in my notes? So they keep calling Brandy the vocal Bible.
Why?
You never heard? Because her voice, y'all. Them runs, I'm trying to understand what they mean, like runs and tones and
Runs.
okay, you running away somewhere. Okay. Harmony, what? Melody,
Harmony.
is that the same thing? Like, I don't know.
Harmony in the background when you harmonize it with the main, with the front vocal.
See, front, back, side to side. I don't know what that means. I need to go take a musical class, whatever it's called. See why I ain't no singer. I thought I was singing tonight though.
It's like when you harmonize it, like I'm like if I'm laying down a track, right? So I'm laying down my track, boom, boom, boom. So now I got to go in with the background. So you got to harmonize with the background with the main track that you just laid down. You understand?
And she said she loved doing background too, Brandy. She said I like it better than being lead. I get that.
Yeah, because you get to harmonize, you can have fun with.
And I was just about to say you can have fun with it. Get out my brain. I was gonna say that. Dang.
I be doing background. Not yours, but mine.
But let me tell you something. When you listen to a song, don't you be trying to sing the lead and the background?
And all the ad libs, everything. I be like,
yo, you didn't even catch that breath. You was like, dang, I ain't finished that line.
And you know the main song that everybody do it on. You know the main song everybody do that on.
Which one?
This is no. Hold on. Shoot, it's Mr. Biggs and R. Kelly.
How you doing, Mr.?
No, not that one. Yeah. No, not that one. The other one. You're contagious.
Oh.
Touch me, baby. Give me what you like. What you say. Take me, baby. Drive me crazy. Drive me wild.
Yo, I'm telling you something, love. You ain't even, you know how you gotta breathe and or what they call it, inhale to get the so you can sing from your stomach. I be singing from my throat because I be wondering why I ran out of breath. And it's because
the key is your stomach got to be poked out. Not
exactly.
Don't suck your stomach in. You got to be out like you're pregnant.
Exactly. And that's the thing. How many people breathe like when the doctor say breathe in and give me a big one? You be like, no, that ain't it. It's supposed to be like that.
And that's why those albums that they had when they was pregnant probably sound the best because they was pregnant and then yeah.
And I tried it. I was in here watching YouTube videos on how to breathe because like I realized I hold my breath a lot and it's not even intentional. I just be sitting here like this.
Now you see why I say I don't like to run? Because I hold my breath all right.
I don't know why I think when I'm nervous or I don't know, I just be holding my breath. I'm like, girl, you trying to die? What you doing? Like breathe it. Like breathe it. So, and they said the reason why we move from stomach inhaling or exhaling from your stomach, diaphragm breathing, is because we sit too long. Like if you look at a kid, right before they go to school, they breathe from their, diaphragm. But the minute they go to school and they're sitting down for so long, you start to watch them do this. Or like they said, when you go to the doctor and they put that stethoscope, that's what it's called, right? Right here. They say, yeah, give me a big
stethoscope.
Yeah, and they trick you because they put the thing here. You're supposed to breathe from here, and that's not it. I'm like, see, y'all done messed us all up. Can't even breathe right. But you know who breathe right? And I noticed this? My dad. My dad breathed from the diaphragm. I peeped that a couple months ago. I was like, yo, my dad really breathe right. What's wrong with me? Why I can't breathe right? And everybody else. But anyway, we off topic. Get your breathing right, y'all. 1, 2, 3, breathe right. Somebody said Brandy is a genre.
I can see that.
It's something about her voice.
She has, and that's the thing. You understand? This is the thing, right? So Brandy has a scope of different what you want to say, genres or whatever you want to call it. Monica, she does, but she doesn't. You see what I'm saying? Brandy was more like commercial. You know what I'm saying? Monica was like around the way. So I feel like Brandy was given more opportunity than Monica was. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean,
Monica has this powerful voice.
Oh yeah.
12 years old and your voice still sound the same, just matured. Like 12 and you sounded like you was 20. You see what I'm saying? So her voice, just like she was saying, she wanted to do that record, and somebody was like, I don't think that's gonna, like, they tried to box her in. Like if they would have just let her
be her
and just you know,
branch out. Yeah. Wow. And in the beginning they said Missy wanted them.
Yep.
So what if Missy had a lot to do with them coming together? Because what if it was a no at first?
No, Monica. Oh, silly of me.
Yo, you know when she say that, you know that's what's coming.
So much time.
Yo.
To find you unfaithful boy.
Well, what happened when Brandy was like, "Ooh, this gonna go viral"?
Oh, she said something
about, they was talking about the kick in the door or kick.
Oh, like she's saying that she said something about I guess Monica was like, I ain't kicking your door. She was like, no, I ain't saying kicking my door. She said, oh Lord, this is about to go viral. Yeah, there was something about that. She was like, what you mean? I don't talk about you.
Yeah, crazy. What else? I love Brandy's poems.
Yeah.
I like that. I love a story. I don't know what it is about me, but I love a story. Yeah. I love a background because it kind of puts you in that visual. Like you get that visual of what the, you know, how they got to the point to kind of make this song or whatever. Like that was dope.
That new song she got, Borderline, boy, I swear that's like my favorite song on her new album. That Borderline song, anybody who has ever been in that situation, you felt that. Oh my, when I first heard that song, I was like, yo, girl, what you in my head, honey? What you in my head? Were you there? Because I was there before. Make it feel like you crazy. Like, what are you doing? Like, you making me feel like I'm like a schizo.
And when she came with Almost Doesn't Count.
Almost Doesn't Count.
Yeah. I was, and I want to be down. I was there.
I was in the living room. Well, I wish I had an Applejack hat. Oh, I want to be. Hey, tell me.
Yup. And then when she said Times Square, she's like, ooh, baby, baby, ooh. Yeah, that was it. That was. Dang, yo. What else I got? The 2-minute break. That one, I felt like Monica was doing too much. Like, it was a 2-minute break. Y'all supposed to get up and go where I was going, but you gonna do your shameless plug, like, and throw your.
I mean, why not? Everybody else did it. Usher,
I mean, but dang,
Lil Jon did it with Usher.
I know, but you didn't even let her come with her new Jane.
Yes, she was. She had already played Borderline. What are you talking about? She played her new songs.
I'm talking about her break. Like when she said, "This is a 2-minute break." Why Brandy can't do her that? Why she couldn't play Baby Mama?
She had already been playing new songs.
I know, but why she couldn't go on the 2-minute wing too?
Because ain't nobody know that song. Everybody knows her B7. Nobody knew. Don't be trying to take up for Brandy, honey. Don't. We're not doing that. Honey, let Monica put in her plug for her new thing. Don't be doing that, girl. Girl, stop. No.
She said, girl, stop. No.
No. Honey, no.
Listen, I was like, why she can't play her song?
She been playing them. I feel like she done
Baby Mama.
They played Baby Mama in the intro.
But they ain't part of the show.
Well, people was there.
You stupid.
They was there. Don't play. They was there and they was watching. She played Borderline. She played Borderline. She played something else, and Daniel Caesar, her and Daniel Caesar, because that's gonna be B7. 2 songs, 3.
And let's talk about Brandy and her perfection. Her being a perfectionist.
I know. Yeah, it's quite a few artists that are like that. They're perfectionists. I mean, I've been in the studio with the artist, a mainstream artist. I went to sleep, and I've waken up an hour or 2 later, and they still doing the same part because that's how much of a perfectionist this person is.
So is it more so getting the lyrics down, or is it more so getting the melody, or is it
because like I said before, you have artists that stack their lyrics, they stack their tracks, right? That means they sing. So when you hear a record, right? If you ever listen to a record, like if you just sit down, stay still, and just listen, have your headphones on, listen to like a chorus, right? If they're harmonizing, you listen to a chorus and you can hear 3 separate tracks on that in that chorus, or if they're harmonizing. It's like one of them be high, one's mid, one's low. So you all hear it come all together, and that's what they're doing. Some people like to do one track and then alter the tracks to make it sound like they're harmonizing. Others like to stack.
So it's like you're recording each one separately.
And then some.
I mean, I think that makes sense, though. I feel
but I'm saying those are the perfectionists. They're the ones that want, because they know what it's supposed to sound like. Everybody else, they lazy. They don't want to do that. They just want to hit one track and then let me go ahead and edit this and do what I got to do.
That sounds so fun. Like when we had Devontae Black on, when he was talking about, engineer, like what is it? Mastering engineer, audio and all that stuff. Like it was so interesting. I'm like, dang, that sounds like a cool job, yo. But could be stressful at the same time when you got these deadlines. But it's like, I think since Monica's independent too, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So like since they're independent, they can do a lot of things on their time. But I'm pretty sure they still have those deadlines, but not as like, crazy as like the big companies or whatever. And it's so funny, like when you break into this, you want to go under these big Capitol Records and whoever else, but then you realize like how much you don't own,
right?
How much things can't go the way you want it to go. Like they only want to sell like mainstream, that's it. They're not thinking about your vision and what you see for yourself. They releasing like what they think is the best.
That's why a lot of artists go quiet after their second album,
right? And it's probably like when you think about the contracts, I wonder how it is. Like, is it one album and then they're like, good, I'm gonna just get through this album and then I'm done. I ain't gotta be with them no more. Shoot. What else I got in these notes? Because I keep flipping this paper over like I got more that's gonna show up. The white shoes.
Child, somebody gonna make those shoes for Monica. And they gonna get them thanks to her.
I swear, yo, that was funny. Them white shoes is a whole boob. Oh, I'm so mad that they didn't do motion. I mean, she didn't do motion. Oh, so hot. Already.
Girl, I thought she was gonna sing Impossible. Impossible.
She did.
For a planet fucking pain. No, she played a snippet. She didn't play the whole song.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
but I was like, that's Disney. I was like, that's Disney, child. She can't get sued by Disney.
Listen, because they ain't letting nobody get the rights to Black Panther. I'll tell you that. Because I was looking at this the drive-in over here, the drive-in movie, and they was like, y'all need to get on Twitter and like help us get the rights to this so we can show it, because everybody's like, you gotta play it, you gotta do this, and they was like, we don't have it. Like, we need Michael B. Jordan. But I'm like, how does Michael B. Jordan play into this? Like, was he a producer or something or something on this? Because they kept throwing his name out. And I'm like, is he a part of is he under Disney or something?
You never know.
Sure.
You never know.
It's true.
Never know who got the rights to some of that stuff.
And that's the thing. Like, there's so much stuff that I want to know about, learn about. Shoot. I mean, we in the pandemic. I mean,
Why you think Beyonce be getting all her stuff? Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like that
It's
whole
funny.
thing with the whole thing with what's the thing called? What's the thing? What's the thing called? The
Copyright?
festival. The
Oh,
festival.
Coachella.
Coachella. When she got the rights to that, and she took it to Netflix.
Yeah, and made money off that joint. And I think they tried to give her a hard time, but she wasn't budging. And I'm wondering, like, because when she started, I don't think she was thinking about owning all her stuff. Like over the years, I think she just
Yeah,
started
over the
like
years, she knows.
she's just like a powerhouse right now.
Right.
Powerhouse. Her
Get
and
that.
Jay.
Right.
Yeah. But you got something to add? Like what you like?
Yeah. I guess yeah. So this past weekend, I was able to attend the March on Washington. I feel so like in the history books, honey. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how when you're looking in the history books and you read about March on Washington, Martin Luther King, and all that good stuff, and you're like, oh, that's dope. That would be something to do. And then when you actually get a chance to do it yourself,
Yeah,
it's dope. It's like a dope thing to see everybody come together, everybody rallying for the same purpose. That different colors, different gender,
ethnicities and
the ethnicities, and those different sexual orientations all coming together all for one good purpose. Standing on the steps of Lincoln Memorial, bomb. You get to see all the parents of those who were murdered by police over the past few years all come out and speak, and you see a few like Breonna Taylor's mom. She got emotional. She couldn't. And it's crazy because when we was out there, and when the parents were coming up and they were wanting to talk, and whoever it was, they were like, say his name, say her name, and the crowd would chant the name, and it was this chill. You could just feel this chill, this energy just go through your body. It was just like, yo, this is powerful. This is powerful to feel all that energy just go through your body like that for something, for those who were taken too soon by this stupid justice system. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, come on, man. Like, we gotta stop.
Like, I just don't understand. Like, what is it? Like, we ain't got nothing. We did like this. We say this. We don't have. I'm just going to get this out. Oh my God, like.
The question is, what do you fear about Black people?
We've been asking that question. We've been asking that question.
You're scared of. You're afraid of something. 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 You're afraid of something, and that makes me wonder if that's why they do the thing. We're just too powerful people. Just know that.
Too resilient. They know we're gonna get right back up and keep fighting the fight and continue and not stopping.
Right.
We're gonna put it in music, we're gonna put it in video, we're gonna put it everywhere. We're gonna band together. Because what they want us to do is kill each other. That's what they want.
Right.
They want to try and pin us. That's why I was saying, like, tonight, like, don't pin Monica and Brandy like that. I understand they're not the coolest, but still, like, this is a big, huge moment in history, especially during this pandemic, because this is what we've been like kind of like banking on to get through it. But yeah, it's just like, y'all, the police, y'all just need to do better. Y'all need to get out there and vote. If you didn't see anything in the comments, it was all about vote. Please vote. When Kamala Harris got up there, like in the beginning, that was pretty dope. Michelle Obama was up in there. Come on, FLOTUS. You forever FLOTUS. I don't care what y'all say. She forever FLOTUS.
Forever First Lady.
Hey.
It's like a dream.
It's her. Dang. When she came up in there with that fuchsia jacket, I ain't never gonna forget that jacket. Anywho, trying to think what else.
Bro, you stupid.
I think I was thinking real hard about that dang jacket.
Right. That thing was cute. I need to get that. Where she get that from? Nordstrom's?
I was like, look, where she got that from? I need to go and get me one. Look.
She got that from Nordstrom's, or was that custom made?
Hey, it was custom. Child. But I really was thinking hard because I remember when she had on too. Hey, it was cold that day. Anyway, November 3rd, you already know. Get out there. Do it right.
Register,
Mail.
register to
Mail
vote.
or drop off.
You must fill out a application for register to no. You must fill out an application to do mail-in ballots. So please get that done so they can send you mail-in ballots and get those mail-in ballots in early as soon as possible.
Right.
As soon as possible. Don't wait. If you need to go to the right neighborhood and drop your mail-in ballot, that's what you need to do.
And get the elderly. They need help. True. Help them. Help them. What else? I think, is that anything? I want to go see what Spice Adams and Affion gonna do. I don't know how they gonna do this, but I feel like Affion probably got the hat that Monica got on, and Spice probably got a jacket like Brandy. Just saying, he probably got one of those. But I kind of want to see what they gonna do because there was a few things they could probably redo or remake or whatever.
Right.
I just want to make sure I ain't leave nothing out. Because you know how I am with me and my nose. Come on, Brandy.
Right.
That's it, I guess. 2 beautiful Black women on that huge platform.
Right.
Giving us a show 3 hours.
Right.
Sure, I was like, dang, they said break. Okay, I'm going to break for real because I got to use the bathroom. Drinking all that water, look. And then I was singing, I was dancing. I was like, yeah, I got my cardio in.
Right.
Again, rest in peace to Chadwick. Huge loss. For real. Anything else?
That's it.
It's your girls, Miss B and Key. This is episode 114, 828. You already know. Deuces.